Let's go!
It's time for the Lady Charmaine's Gospel Minute, keeping you up to date on all your favorite celebrities in the gospel music industry. From tour dates, CD releases, and all your favorite gospel television shows. It's not Hollywood gossip. It's the Gospel Minute with Lady Charmaine.
In the last decade, my guest has risen to the upper reaches of the Christian and music spheres, becoming an in-demand worship leader, songwriter, and speaker across the United States and beyond. She is encouraging us to make it loud and to make God's praise glorious. Help me welcome Ms. Martha Munizzi to the show. Hello, Martha. How are you doing? And welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you so much for joining me. So how's the weather in Florida?
Oh, my goodness. You know, we usually have gorgeous weather, but for the last 2 or 3 days, we've had terrible thunderstorms. So it's gloomy outside, but inside, we're feeling all right. We're glad to be alive, and so we're just enjoying the day no matter what the weather is.
I know.
Like outside.
Because this is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. I want to say congratulations on your new project, Make It Loud.
Thank you. I'm so excited about it. We've been working really hard, and I don't think I've been this excited about a project before. I'm always excited about what God gives me, but this one's very special, and I just really feel like, I don't know, I just feel a lot of expectation for this album, and just really, really excited about it.
So what can we expect from this new album?
Well, it's more praise and worship, of course, but this album really is a collection of declarations, and I really made sure that the songs were translatable. They were simple, but yet they had, they have impact. From this very first song, it's challenging us to make it loud, to go big, with our lives. It doesn't mean, we have to be argumentative or do something crazy, but it's about stepping out of the box that we're in and doing something with purpose. And celebrating the one that we serve, and do it with some energy, do it with passion. Mm-hmm. It's time to make it loud. It just seems as if the world is coming with strong statements as if it's truth, and it's really just their opinion. Everywhere we look, it just seems like people are spouting their truth, and they're not holding back. And I think as believers, it's time for us to take our place. We have the truth, and say, there's no God like our God. He is an awesome God. No one can heal like He can, and it's time to be proud about that. And that's what this album is about. A lot of declarations. How excellent is your name? Mm-hmm. There's no one higher than our God. Just songs that I think are anthems for the church.
Did you do any writing on this project, or did you write them all?
I did. I did a lot of co-writing on this album. I worked together. I would, have an idea and bring together some worship leaders and songwriters, and we worked together on the album. And I just, there's so many people out there that are up and coming that I have just been so impacted by, Michael Gungor and Jonathan Stockstill and William McDowell, and I just said, I really want to bring some of these guys around me that have been my friends for years, and let's do something, let's create a sound, and that's what we did. So I'm very excited about it.
Did you team up with Israel Houghton or Aaron Lindsay on this project at all?
Well, on this one, I did not. I normally, they're my go-to guys, and but this one I just felt like it was something that God was asking me to step out and not lean on anybody, but that the sound and what He wanted to give me was in me, and it was time for me to kind of be the grown-up and say, okay, I can do this, So that's what we did. I am one of the producers on the album. I worked with my co-producer, Christian Dentley, who was from right here in Central Florida, and I've known him for years, and, he's traveled with me some, and I said, let's work together. Let's see what's happening. We have events here in Florida called Epic Worship events, and my husband and I started it about 3 years ago, and we just we use a church and go and have nights of worship and invite the city, and it's been explosive. And God's been doing something really unique, and we wanted to capture what was happening at these events with local talent, local musicians, local singers, worship leaders. Mm. And that's what we did. We brought them together, created a team, and we've got Make It Loud.
Well, congratulations on that. And one thing, too, I know you're going to be going on Cruising with a Cause, and I'm sure you're going to be making it loud while you guys are out there. Tell us about the cruise and the mission behind this cruise.
Well, the cruise is a lot of fun. It really, really is. It's one of those things where maybe you might feel like, well, I really would love to go on a mission trip. I feel like I need to give back, but I don't have time. I need a vacation, too. This really is something that's so unique, and you can come be a part and have some downtime and some relaxation, be inspired, and be an inspiration to somebody else. And so it's really, that threefold cord thing that works so well. I went 2 years ago, and I had such a great time. I said, I'm bringing my kids back with me next time, and our whole family is going, and it's just amazing. Cruise of the Cause, their heart is to reach young people. It's to reach out to the schools on the island of Jamaica, and we went into the schools. We took teams, and we spent a couple of hours, and we ministered, we jumped, we danced. It was awesome. We prayed with them, and then we came back to the boat, and then we were able to hear, gospel artists teaching, ministry. It was really, really an amazing experience, and I encourage everybody, if you're on the fence, get off the fence, and you need to be a part of Cruise of the Cause.
Now, did you do any teaching? Did you lead a team at all?
I did. I was actually connected with Pastor Henry Fernandez from Miami, Florida, and we went down and I sang. They had little stages set up, and we spoke to the kids, and he ministered, and we prayed for them, and it was just really, really a unique experience. I loved it.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad I got more personal information regarding it. I hear it all the time, but it's good to hear a living testimony. And if you're just tuning in, we're talking to Miss Martha Munizzi. We're talking about her new project, Make It Loud, as she's been making it loud and making God's praise glorious for the past several years. Now, Miss Martha, is there an upcoming tour in the works?
Yes, actually, we are going to be actually doing a tour for this album. It's coming up very soon, the week of the release. It releases April the 26th, 2011, so we'll be out. We're routing it now, and we're going to be in New Jersey. We'll be in New York. We'll be in Baltimore. We'll be in Washington. We'll be in Houston, Dallas. We'll be everywhere. So stay connected with us at marthamunizzi.com, and, you can follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and you'll find out exactly where we're going to be, when and where, and hopefully we'll come to a city near you.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Now, is your sister going to be touring with you? And I told you the story. It was so funny. I didn't know you had a twin sister. I was watching television.
Yes.
I saw that lady trying to look and sound like that.
Sometimes they think it was me. They always think, why are they calling her by a different name? That's so, yeah, as a matter of fact, we're working on something for the summer. She and I doing something out together. She has a new CD called Pressin' On that is phenomenal. I'm so proud of her. Great songs, inspiring songs that are coming right out of her church. She and her husband pastor in Miami. Fantastic church, and it is so fresh, and I encourage everybody to get it. But we definitely are working on an awesome tour for the summer, and I can't wait for that too.
Oh, you and your sister, what an awesome thing, born together, going to tour together, in ministry together. And you also have another sister. Is it Marveline?
Yes, we have a sister. Very good.
Mary Martha and Marveline, how precious. Were your parents pastors?
Yes. My parents pastored for years, yes, and we traveled. We were evangelists first, and then we settled down to pastor, so this whole ministry thing is in my blood. It's all I know.
Yeah, with your sister also pastoring along with her husband. What a blessing. Now, can people get your current single? Can they get on iTunes or Reverb Nation right now?
You can. You can go to iTunes. You can go to my Facebook. It'll take you straight to iTunes. Everything can be found right there on Facebook, Martha Munizzi. Or you can, of course, go to iTunes and download it right now and listen to it. And please let us know what you think. Write a review. We'd love to hear what people are saying.
Well, thank you so much, Martha, for joining us on today. Martha Munizzi, everybody.